So, what is your definition of a student activist?
Yeah, I would say like for the student becomes irrelevant for a little bit. So I'm gonna start with the activist part, and I feel like I was actually just at a talk that was through the Office of Religious and Spiritual Life, and the presenter's name is escaping my head right now. Thank you, Yavila McCoy. She came out and she gave us such gold nuggets, and one of these things is her definition of activism has to do with like upholding and bringing out and like reclaiming our deepest humanity in ourselves and in others. So I feel like an activist at its core is someone who does that, like upholds feelings of care and true compassion for self and others, like on a moment-to-moment basis. And then I think also an activist is someone who does that very as intentionally as possible. I'm not the type to say that an activist is always going to be politically correct or always going to be perfect, but someone who is being careful about checking in with themselves to make sure that their actions are aligning with their values and who they want, the change that they want to be in the world. So I think a student activist is simply someone who is an activist who is also a student, and I'm very intentional about breaking down our notions of what a student is, and student doesn't only have to be someone who's in academia, but like was said about my major, like it's really about experiential knowledge and validating that as valuable as well as a valuable source of knowledge. So I feel like a student activist is someone who's a student of life, and if you are in academia, someone who knows how to strategically use the resources that are in the school that we have at hand for others as well.